Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Kimbo here, and it's time for an epic Beyblade Burst BU battle. So, going through with my metaphorical Season 8 for Burst, if you will, showing some of the further potential, paying homage to all the characters that didn't return, as well as upgrading BEYS from both TT and Hasbro that, had more potential. But, yeah, with this not being the full roster, but a good amount of them, I figure I'm going to do survival battles going forward because there's still a few BEYS to go through, and it'll take forever to do 1v1s. But I think I'm going to mix it up. Like some of the same spin battles, I'll do like left rotation battles. That being the case of this Nydhogg that I'm about to bring in. But yeah, survival battles and some interesting ones to show off the power of the, BU plus BEYS that we still have to see like perform. A few of them being in with this roster. But this is going to be awesome, man. So the modded ambush Nydhogg stepping up here. Tapered plus the regular attachments with it and 10. So TT parts to up the weight. My plus system using adhesive to up the burst resistance. I guess I'll show it off, like some adhesive right there. I did make a video on it, and I'll be doing another one soon, because I have one more mod to do. It's not going to be an anime one, but team tryouts. We're at the tail end of them, But, yeah, man, showing off the full potential of this BEY while keeping it as stock as possible. It's going to face all these BEYs in a survival battle. With each of them, I'm going to go to 3 points, and I'll switch the mode probably after that or something for some of the ones that, have multiple modes. So let's see how this goes, man. With all these battles you've seen from me, there's basically a ranking system based on how all the BEYs perform and everything. So, like D tier all the way up to like S tier. So there are 12 BEYs stepping up, and these battles will be a bit longer. All right, so starting off, it's the modded Katana Muramasa, one of the up and coming BEYs with this series, But over plus weight 3. Similar to a combo that I made that's on Team 24K. But gotta see how this goes, man. Alright. Unless you don't want to stay on the launcher. Alright. Boom. And Muramasa, instead of being either stamina or balance, this thing is big time defense and just KO'd it right there. Can I get a double launch? If I can get a double launch, it's gonna be nuts. Ooh, that's hit. Nah, okay. Nydhogg's not playing. Okay, you got that first one. You know what? If it wins with a double launch, I might just call it. But, like I was saying before, each of these, like DB, BU, BU plus, because of how these battles go, they're being like ranking systems from like B tier up to S tier, and Muramasa still won that with his stamina. But yeah, I'd say this Nydhogg, we'll see after this battle, but overall, just seeing how it's performed so far. And it's still an interesting combo and shows out the true potential of it if it had big time weight and like TT parts. But now we have the inside attachment. Let's see how this goes. This gives it more defense. It's shown right there. Okay. So take that one using its full-fledged defensive power. This thing reminds me a lot of like Destroyer or Perseus. The way that it's shaped. Like the clear wheel, Perseus itself, this looks really similar to me. Even the colors, man. It'd be cool if it was like a small little homage, if they were paying homage. But all these hits, man. The big time barrage attacks. I don't know if there's going to be a KO again. They both have shown they can do it. Now coming down to the stamina. And that one goes to Muramasa. Alright, so, damn, 1-1. I might end it at 2, honestly. Like, it depends on how it performs with this battle. It's not that it's a weak BEY, it's just that Muramasa's showing his power, No KOs with this one. So if it takes it with the stamina, I'd say Muramasa's got this and it's a done deal. Oh, that was a big time hit. Nydhogg staying in, man. It's still such a fun balance type, and it shows like this system's really well balanced. And Muramasa by a little bit. Alright. Alright, next up it's the modded Flame Pandora. Giga plus the regular attachments and 7. Yeah, we'll do best 2 out of 3 with these because they both have mode changes. But yeah, so whoever gets 2 points first will take it. And I doubt it's going to be a burst, honestly. The plus is going to showing off the full potential of these BEYS, man. They're at the level that TT BEYS are for sure. And Nydhogg not playing with that one. Not Pandora not staying on the launcher. There we go. And so, no, Pandora with a major KO right there. All right, 1-1. And Pandora. Ooh, throwing it way off balance with those hits. The barrage attacks are working. If you can make the tapered scrape against the stadium. Looks like that's the strategy, man, and it's working. Just dodging. Alright, yep, Pandora. Now for the inside attachment. That defense and stamina, man. Gotta see if it's enough to break through the attack of this Pandora. It's technically balanced, but time, man. You just did not want to stay in with that one. Come on. Alright. Got that. And then there we go. Major windup by Pandora, but look at Nydhogg staying in the center. Uh-oh. Down to the stamina. Is it going to do it again? Once again, Pandora. Damn, okay. Bop. And bop. Gotta use that defense. That's the thing with this BEY. That major defense power, but it's gotta maintain its balance. The Pandora being able to like be an attack staller, getting big time hits in, and stalling it out and throwing it off balance. Gonna keep it up. Uh-oh. And yo, it goes to Pandora. Alright. Alright, now it's the modded Berserk Lindworm. Karma Plus, Lightning Pandora's attachment, and 2. Switched up the parts for it a little bit. Added my plus system as well. You know. To the layer. But switched up its parts because it definitely needed it. It was technically an attack type, but this thing is something like stationary attack. It's showing its balance more. And it's showing them like how this combo's performed. You know. Had to do testing with all these BEYS because it's like if they don't hang at DBBU level, I'm not going to make a BU plus combo. So this is one of the BEYS I definitely had to do a bit of testing with and switch out the parts. For the most part, I tried to keep the BEYS stock, but you know, sometimes just need like a little bit of an upgrade. And who's got it? And ooh, that went to Lindworm by a bit. All right. So it took you with the stamina. So that's 1. Gotta focus on those hits with this attachment. That being Nydhogg. Trying to get that wind up. But Lindworm, man. Showing that defense. It's got the 2 big time blades, but it's also round on the side, so it depends on where it hits. It reminds me a lot of like what they did with Unicorn Sting, except this being obviously more balanced. But yeah, like depending on where it hits, it can defend or it can attack. And yo, once again it goes to Lindworm, so it takes out the outside attachment. We got to see how it does against the inside. This is one of the BEYS I'm saying is going along. Might be like on the lower tier of the BU Plus series, but I mean, each series has those BEYS, you know. But it's not that it's a weak BEY. It's still performance wise, it's got me big time dub. Yo, look at Lindworm. The attachment for Pandora is being a bit worn down. It makes it where it circles around more and becomes like an attack style. It's really cool. Because at first it's definitely like more sharp, kind of like how Just is. Not as crazy, but kind of similar. But over time it like gets more rounded and even flat. Uh-oh. Get all these hits. And yo, we got it that time. Alright. So that's 1. If we could take it again, I mean, yeah, I'll switch to the inside attachment for Lindworm. These battles are just, I love that they're so intense, you know, so back and forth in both bays putting in that work. It shows it's a really well balanced system. You don't want to see it where like bays are overpowering a single bay. And even with like it going down with these battles, like, you know, like some of these losses and such, it's still putting up a really, really good fight. Uh-oh. And oh, it skid out sooner than Lindworm stopped. Well, all right. Damn. It's what, 1-1? Nope. Come on. There you go. We'll see the spin stealing capabilities of Nydhogg here. Which it is, man. Using that left rotation. The barrage attacks. Uh-oh. It's intense, man. Big time back and forth, and that one goes to Nydhogg. All right. So we got the inside attachment, that being the yielding, which honestly is going to give it more stamina and LAD. The way the yielding shape is pretty good. Top spin stamina and LAD. And the same spin, that defense. It's cool if they did like the quad strike type of tips. Just the main thing is that they made a lot of them flat. Like, you know, like Speedstorm, how Speedstorm made the majority of drivers flat. But at least with this, they made some of them like the right way, you know. In the case of like this yielding inside attachment. Can it win it with the stamina and LAD? That's the big question. And it does. It took that handily. Alright, well, that's one. Lindworm showing off that full power, man, that full strength. But Nydhogg putting up a good fight. This is what I mean. It being an intense battle. Every single one is really, really intense, and it shows off the full potential of both bays. Yo, just the barrage attacks of the balance, you know. I know it's super anticlimactic, like, okay, stamina battle up in here. I'm just glad to see them both performing at this level, man. Because I really did like the exclusives that Hasbro did. Just wanted to show off the full potential with them. And Lindworm showing off that power. Alright, the Cho-Z Wind Knight. Moon High Eternal 3. So, yeah. I'm glad they did High Eternal and being able to make this combo. Hey, Zombie hit when he trained with 3 in Season 3. And that's why he gave it the 3 armor, you know. Oh my god, Nydhogg was not playing around with that one. It's like, okay. I'm not losing again. It's not happening. Well, that is, yeah, that's one. And it gets the KO again. Alright, I'll go to 3. I'm going to give it one more chance. That being Wind Knight. It goes down here. And then the speed, man. Gotta use those counterattacks in that attack. Knight doesn't play around with its stamina and LAD. I mean, it's got High Eternal. Nydhogg has to keep hitting it and throwing it off balance. And honestly hope that it can outspin it. Uh-oh. Trying to hang on. And yeah, Knight got that one. 2-1. It's not over yet. We are going to 3. Since, you know, Wind Knight only has the one mode with it. And also I got it in the downforce mode. Honestly, I think the downforce mode is more effective for it. I tried it with the upper force mode and it did not perform at the same level, so, like, you know. Downforce showing the full potential. Uh-oh. Once again, is it gonna get it? It does. That stamina and LAD. Gross. 2-2. And oh, that hit right there, Nydhogg. I'm going down swinging, but it didn't go down, man. It got the KO. That's 3. It took the dub. That was intense. All right. It's on the board. This is how you know it's balanced, man. When a Bey is getting like wins and losses, you know, dubs and losses. But next up, it's the modded Twister Pandora. Fortress plus regular attachments and 2. It's insane to me that they only had 2 female bladers with their own unique Beys and all burst, and that being literally Ilia and Quadra for free. But it's cool that like Quadra had 4 different Beys for all the different elements. I think that was really dope. But yeah, you already know I had to pay homage to both of them. So I did the modded Magma Ephrator. Technically it being like a DB Bey, even though it's like Quad Drive, you know, still being a part of that anime. I'm just still baffled that like TT never actually made it. Like, interesting decision. And that, I think Pandora got that by a very little bit. That was really close. So that's 1. That wind up. Yo, those hits right there by Pandora. Throwing Nydhogg off balance. Just all the barrage attacks, man. I mean, with these battles, you already know it's going to be like super intense. You're going to mainly see like the stamina and LAB. So like with these types of battles, you know, it's why they're going to be like survival battles. And then some of the battles I'll do with the same spin. So there's a couple Beys I didn't include with this, you know. Yeah, I got it with that one, so that is 2. Now we got the inside attachment. That defense and stamina. Let's see if it's enough to shut down Pandora. It's a defense type after all. It's still being aggressive. It's got like anti-attack with it. I mean, you already know, spin steel. barrage attacks, and we just gotta see who's gonna take with the stamina. Like I said, definitely more defense and stamina with it when it maintains its balance. But if it gets thrown way off balance, it could be big time trouble for Nydhogg. And yeah, it's get out right there. Alright, so that's 3. I'll give it 1 final chance, but if it goes down here, that'll be it. And Pandora will get that dub. Speed, man. Interesting strategy too, because now it's gonna go in and steal the spin from Nydhogg. And it's undercutting it. It's throwing it way off balance. That's gonna cause it to skid out. It's like its raw defensive power and stamina do go up, but still, it's the risk of it having not as much height. And yeah, that went to Pandora. Nydhogg definitely stopped for a bit. Alright, it's Tidal Pandora's turn. Tidal Pandora Nexus plus regular attachments and 6. Basically the parts that it has in the show, except not the plastic versions that has them. It's the full-fledged TT, weight, and burst resistance. Alright. And gotta show off that attack now. Gotta control it though, that's the thing. Major attack, but it's gotta control it, as shown right there. Gotta give that one to Nydhogg. Alright, so that's 1. And yo, big time hit right there. Pandora with the wind up. Ooh, major hits throwing it off balance. Can keep it up though. Maybe. It's getting some really nice attacks in on it. It might be able to do it. And it does. Those hits right there. Alright, so 1-1. And ooh, it got the KO. Alright, well, that's 2. The defense being a bit stronger. So now we got the inside attachment, which honestly, it's just. So now, in an interesting case, Nydhogg has the advantage with the stamina. It's just does not have crazy stamina LAD against opposite spin. That's for sure. With the same spin, it makes this thing a powerful stationary attacker. But it's facing the left rotation Bey and Nydhogg. So all those hits are going to be catastrophic for it. Especially having Nexus. And yeah, shown right there, man. Alright, well, damn. I'll give it one more chance. When it goes down here, that'll be it for Pandora. Big time hits right there. Title's all about the raw attack, and that's where Nydhogg honestly shines. Is against raw attack type Beys. He uses that anti-attack, like the full-out balance with it. It's shown right there. And ooh, even with how much it slowed down, it still managed to outspin it. Alright, next up, we're paying homage to Phi. So it's a Phi version of Prominence Phoenix. So you can see, if I don't drop the damn thing. Alright. But, you know, it looks like Revive on the inside. And then the armor looking just like the Dead armor, or Dread armor. And then Over Friction 2. The blue with it. And also Friction, because notoriously he had Friction. I'm going to put it in the regular mode, though, because that's the whole gimmick, is like the armor flying off and such. But we got to see how this one's going to go. Alright. And bop. Yo, the armor shot out so damn fast. Holy shit, that was nuts. Uh-oh. Now the barrage attacks, man. The armor's out of commission, but now it's got to face off against the hub. That was a crazy hit, though. But I mean, hey, that's how you know, man. Just the armor shooting off like a cannon. Prominence cannon. And, ooh, I think Phoenix did get that by a bit. Well, that was insane. All these battles are honestly insane. I just love that they're this intense, if I can words. Alright. Gonna knock the armor off again. Trying to. Ooh, nothing this time. Alright, the armor's staying on. At least so far. At this stage, I don't know if it can knock it off, honestly. Oh, is Phoenix gonna take it again? Yeah, it did. Alright, that's two. Alright, now we got the inside attachment for it. And full power with both Beys, man. Phoenix circling around. Prominence break? Because it did circle around like that in a lot of the battles. Now you're talking about a real big time barrage fest. Both of them showing off their defense. But who can maintain their balance, man? Can Nydhogg do it? Or is Phoenix going to take a massive lead? Ooh, Nydhogg got it. Alright, so that's one. And bop. And oh, yo, he used the armor. That was nuts. He used the armor to KO it. That was so cool. Alright. Wow. That might be a moment for his shorts, man. That was okay. That was freaking awesome. Well, bop. 1-1. Yo, there's the armor. It stays in. Yo, what? It got sent out. Wow, it's 2. I'm going to go to 3. 2-1, but I love how intense this is. That's a double KO. How did it land in the bag? It landed with the X base. Well, that was cool. Kobe. Well, alright. Still 2-1. The Phoenix has to fight back here. And yo, it sent the armor out. Okay. Solid move by Nydhogg. And now it's got to take out the hub. If it can do so, then that's going to be it. That'll be impressive, man. This Phoenix is no pushover. Yo, big time major barrage attacks here. Uh-oh. And yo, it goes the Phoenix. All right. It's tied up, man. Hit the 2. Stop. Using the speed. Uh-oh, some big time hits here. Phoenix keeps the armor. Interesting choice for this last one. Will it backfire on it? No matter what, it's a dogfight, man. Nydhogg's true potential seems like is with the inside driver. But it's still gotta be careful. And yo, it goes to Phoenix. That was a dogfight though. That was sick. Alright, another Hasbro exclusive modded. It's the modded Hydra Poseidon. Legacy plus the regular attachments and 2. TT parts, burst resistance upped. With the plus system, all that good stuff. You already know. This is going to be intense. So this thing's a full-fledged attack type. That's for sure. There's no balance about it. It's an attack type. Let's see how it does. Ooh, it survived those attacks. Alright. Well, that is one. That's what this thing excels. Facing off against attack. Uh-oh. Big time windup. And look at it survive those hits. Poseidon's not out of it yet. The way it's moving, though. Trying to stall it out with those attacks. Can it? Will it work? Ooh, that was a draw. That was definitely a draw. They stopped at the same time. Intense. Intense, but Nydhogg's still in the lead. Oh, the attack. Yo, ping ponging. Oh, shoot. Yo, it didn't go down. It didn't stop. It didn't stop. Now it stopped. Well, Poseidon taking that one. So 1-1. Who's going to make it 2? Ooh, almost went out to Poseidon. Yo, and it gets a KO, that attack. It's making every Bey work for it, even if they get by it. But now, this is where it gets real. It shows off its defense and stamina. This is where it's meant to just shut down raw attack. Right there, man. Look at Poseidon getting solid hits in, even using the wall. It's getting major hits. The rebound attack. But look at Nydhogg taking all of them. That's what I love, dude. These battles are so intense. It's so cool that they made exclusives. But just wish that they would have given them the damn way to the TT Beys, because they would have been nuts. And Poseidon takes that one. Uh-oh. They took it with the stamina. If it takes it again, it's going to be it, I'd say. Using the walls so effectively, man. Like, it's got to be careful with that strategy, but it's doing so in a very, very effective way. That massive attack, and then using the rebound to go and shoot in and get hits. Similar to like how Valkyrie does in the show. Uh-oh. Yo, all of those attacks are throwing it way off balance. Even with that up defense. I'd say raw defense at this stage. And yo, Poseidon takes it. Alright. Alright, now we're paying homage to Vault. The true Ultimate Valkyrie. God Ultimate Valkyrie. Even the 2 Ultimate Valkyries combined together with this. But Wing, Dash, plus Ultimate Reboot, and 9. The true combination of every Valkyrie. Like, what we couldn't believe they didn't do for the very last one. Which, I mean, it makes sense they paid homage to Vault in the manga, but yeah, man. This being the true potential of Valkyrie with that Ultimate Reboot, getting that KO with that first one. Alright, well, that's 1. If it does it again, I'll probably call it, honestly. Oh, the hits. Major hits right there by Valkyrie. ultimate reboot startup. Trying to use it effectively. It's got the rubber blades with it too now. Might be able to steal spin. Oh, yo, throwing Nydhogg way off balance. And yo, Valkyrie took it with the stamina. That is two. I gotta call it there, man. It got it. Using its own spin steal. It's like the experience that he gained from free. Alright, well. And oh, it tried to shoot back in. But it couldn't get that one, so that's one. Is Nydhogg gonna win it? And KO'd it again. You know what? I'm gonna go to 3 just to make sure, because this is really fast paced. I mean, especially a double launch with it if it takes it. That'll hands down show. Throwing it off balance. Oh, damn. Alright, well. That's 2-1. It might fight back, though. I'm going to 3. Yo, taking those hits like a champ. This is where it excels, man. Excels. And, oh, yo, it gets the KO. Wow. All right. That's 2-2. All right. I guess it's down to this. Full power from both BEYS, man. Let's see what the true victor is with this. Valkyrie needs to get a major hit in. That startup. Ooh, major startup. And it got the KO. That insane attack. The true ultimate Valkyrie. God ultimate Valkyrie with the ultimate reboot. Goodness. Alright, the modded Lightning Pandora. Over plus, regular attachments, and 0. This, I'd say being, at least with the same spin, the strongest of the Pandoras. It's a beast. It performs very well. We're going to see how it does against the opposite spin now. Uh-oh. This hits from Nydhogg. Quadra stepping up with this, man. But, like, even that Hasbro did their own exclusive season in a season 7. That was the closest thing that we could get to a bow on Burst as possible. And I really appreciate that they did season 7. Like, much more closure, honestly, with how they did it than how TT ended off the show. Whether they got rid of the gimmicks or not, like, storytelling-wise, they did really well with it. Surprised to see, like, a few Bladers not come back. Like, I mean, especially Lane, because Lucius, not making, like, a barricade Lucius or anything. Yeah, and yo, Pandora looked like it hung on a little bit longer. The overdisc helping it out big time. Alright. I mean, that's stamina. But yeah, man, definitely appreciate how they did that for season 7. And that's one of the things that helped inspire this series even. Like all the Pandoras, all the different exclusives, showing off their true potential. Even some TT BEYS showing off like their true potential. You know, with the case of like the Requiem Burst Brigand, which you're going to be seeing soon. It's battling in this. And yeah, like all of them, you know. Just such a fun series, like a custom series paying homage to older parts of Burst, but also like parts where we could have seen more potential. Awesome ideas that just like had way more potential. And yo, Pandora taking it once again. So that is 2. We're gonna go with the inside attachment now and see how this goes. If it 2-0s it, then I'll call it. Pandora's got to be careful now. With this mode, Nydhogg does have more defense. Some big time barrage attacks, man. It looks like it's undercutting it. Pandora it's undercutting Nydhogg. And that in turn is throwing it off balance. Thing does remain very well balanced. You wouldn't think so with how like the driver's shaped, but it really does. Like late game, it gains its balance back to win with a couple of last rotations. Uh-oh. It made it skid out big time. It won that handily. I'll give it one last chance here, but if it goes down, that's it. And even launched Nydhogg last, so yeah, it goes down here, it'll show. Once again, undercutting it. Very bad news for Nydhogg. And yeah, Pandora does take it. Alright, now we've got the Bey that I think is the king of the BU Plus series. So for BU, or like for DB, I think it's Astro Spriggan. It shows, like with all the battles that I've done. And for BU, Zest Achilles. And then BU Plus, this Bey, the Requiem Burst Spriggan. So the true potential for Spriggan. Burst Spriggan, but not with the Fusion Dash. Spread Dash, Quattro Dash, and Zero, because Zero Zeta, you know. So, yeah, this is going to be crazy. But, of course, stuck with the Spread Dash. You already know. This is the right rotation version. It faced the left rotation, and it went down. But we got to see if it can defeat the right rotation. Save it for this, man. Just throwing it off balance, though. A bit. But Burst Spriggan's like, nah, you can have the center, but that's not going to change anything. Like I said, this thing's a monster. It only lost one time. And that being to, like, the rare Bey. I made a combo for the rare Bey and get battle, like, Dynamite Perseus, the gold one. I put in the BU collection. So DB having, like, the first Dynamite Perseus I made, and then, like, the actual rare Bey one being with the BU Beys. That thing has the F gear bearing dash, and yo, that went to Spriggan. That definitely went to Spriggan. Nydhogg tried to hang on to steal his spin at the end, but Spriggan's like, nah, I'm the king of that. Uh-oh, big time hits right there. Look at Spriggan taking the center. Yo, big time hits by Nydhogg, though. Sending Spriggan back. That's the thing I appreciate about this Bey and just the Beys in this series. Win or lose, they put up good fights. All these battles have been really, really intense. And it shows, like, there's still different tiers for BU. But that it's still pretty balanced in every battle's a dogfight, man. And with these battles, honestly, you could say it, even at this stage, being on the lower tier, I'd say, for this thing. And, oh, that went to Spriggan. That definitely went to Spriggan. But yeah, this Bey, Nydhogg probably being on the lower tier, but still strong. Because it's still putting up a really good fight in these battles. And this is the regular... Like, I haven't switched it or anything. This is the regular Quattro. Like the Unite Quattro. They managed to take it out. It's still got a bunch of different modes to face for it, but we'll see, man. It's lost its outside attachment. Ooh, that hit. That definitely threw Nydhogg off balance. Can it hang on? And nah, man, this freaking is damn bonkers. It's nuts. It's so powerful. It shows. I'll give it one last chance, though. Maybe you can throw Spriggan off guard. Regardless, it's putting up a good fight, but this Requiem versus Spriggan, you already know it's modeled after Requiem. Like, the combination of all the previous Spriggans showing up with true potential. And even imagine, like, a dream scenario. Burst Spriggan goes down because, like, the Fusion Dash. And then he goes through, like, some kind of metamorphosis, like a Requiem Project 2.0. Not so much evil, but then, like, anti-hero, but it shows off his true ultimate power. And that being this Bey. It shows, man. The Unite just did that against the opposite spin Bey. My God. Alright, man. And the last Bey stepping up, the modded Ruin Pandemonium. Every single one of the times that this series ends, it ends with Pandemonium because it's the last antagonist, you know? It's Pax. But over plus regular attachments N2, and also added adhesive to the layer itself, up in the weight of it. So yeah, some of these days I did the plus system with the layer itself, adding adhesive, which I'll do like a demo of how I do that in the video coming up. But boom and boom. The speed of pandemonium. Going way off there, man. Damn, look at pandemonium, the speed. Let's see how it does with the stamina on LAD against the opposite spin. Or at least the case of, Nydhogg. If we can throw it off balance now and make it skid out. Uh-oh. We got it. Both of them skidding out. And yeah, that goes to pandemonium, so that's one. Alright, I guess I'll launch pandemonium first this time. And no. Hell no. Went out by itself. Try this again. Nah, man. Okay. No snipe shots either, damn it. None of that bullshit right there. No. None of the stuff KOs either. Alright, they trolling. They trolling. Keep trolling. Keep trolling. Alright. Damn it, stop trolling, pandemonium. My goodness. Well, there we go. That still went out by itself. No. Alright. Nah. Neither one of them wants to stay in. They're both just being so aggressive. There we go. Now, you self-KO'd again. Damn it. Stop it. Self-KO'd. That'd be nuts. Alright, there we go. Now there's a KO or something fine. Still 1-0. Oh man, pandemonium made Nydhogg skid out big time right there. Yo, those hits! The attack and defense at the same time it took it. Pandemonium took that one handily. Alright, so that's 2. Now we got the inside attachment. Bop. Boom. And boom. More defense power from Nydhogg here. Come on, pandemonium. You gotta be kidding me. This thing's so aggressive. It's normally pretty controlled with it, but right now it's not. It can hang on to the ridge pretty well. I am like deep banking a bit. I'm trying to get it to get major hits in, but every time it winds up, it does that. No. That's another self-KO. You gotta see the full power with this. I won't allow self-KOs. I might just go with the stall strategy. If it keeps doing this, I might go with the stall strategy. Alright. One more slide shot attempt. There we go. Like, it's getting solid hits. All it's got to do is not, don't, no. Okay. See, that's fine. That's what it normally does. So it's going for the stall strategy with this one. Let's see how this works out. It honestly might work, because, you know, just how Nydhogg is, being so short to the ground. It's got to get a few good hits in and throw it off balance and make us get out. Oh, it's trying to. It might be the same height as Pandemonium now, honestly. Pandemonium's pretty short. But nah, man, still not enough. Is this gonna be Nydhogg's last stand? We'll see. And ooh, getting the KO right there. All right. It might be its last stand, but it's like, I'm going down swinging, damn it. If I'm going to go down. Alright. And let's see how this goes. Maybe I'll go to 3. Alright, now it's stalling it out big time. We did get some hits right there, but still, I wasn't able to send it out. It's like that last battle was like, okay, I see your fighting spirit. You're strong. But it's not enough. And this is where it ends. like Pandemonium saying that. The Nydhogg's like, I don't think so. And Pandemonium just saying like, well, I do. And ooh, nah, it's not over yet. We're going to 3. It's tied up. All right. I'm going with the stall. Let's see if it works, man. It worked once for Pandemonium. The last time, not so much. See, this is what I enjoy. That, like, the battles this back and forth. It shows, even with the record that honestly Nydhogg has had with these battles, every single one's been a dogfight. And it's pushed all the bays to the edge. Uh-oh. And yeah, man, that's it. Pandemonium took that by a little bit. It was a good fight, and it showed off its power. Nydhogg, I'd say, for BU Plus being one of the lower tier bays, but still, in general, the fact that all these battles were as intense as they were shows it belongs. Like, that's the whole point, them being back and forth battles, because it shows out the power of the bays. There's obviously the ranking from, like, D to, like, D, C, B, A, S, all that good stuff with the tier list, but in general, the fact that it hangs with these bays and put up this good of a fight and all the battles were this intense and you can tell who's going to win, that's how you know you got a good system right there. So even this Nydhogg, man, yeah, that was awesome. All right, so truth be told with these battles, Nydhogg went 1-11. 1 win, 11 losses, but even with the losses, still, all of the battles were really, really intense. But it shows it's one of the lower tier bays when it comes to BU Plus. You know, even with the upgrades and everything, kept the bays as stock as possible, just paying homage like the parts that Hasbro gave them. But yeah, some of them switching them up. But still, Nydhogg performing pretty well. And honestly showing off his power against all these bays at points. And it being dogfights with all of them. But the other bays just coming out on top, man. So it shows one of the lower ranked bays. Kind of like, you know, how Divine is. I'd say for like, how I have Glide Ragnarok. Well, even though it's technically like Super King. But yeah, so like, more of like Dangerous Belly without any of the gears or anything like that. As well as Divine Ballio for BU. Kind of like that ranking, like, you know, low tier and such with it. But still, putting up really, really intense battles that were back and forth with this, man. And it shows the balance system because it showed off its power against all these bays, even with defeat. So, yeah, that was intense, man. This is how I'm going to do it for these bays going forward. A few of these bays in here, I still have to battle through this way. So, like Muramasa, Poseidon, Lindworm, Pandemonium. Also got Cobra and Basilisk. But, yeah, you know, got them to battle with. But still, this is how the format will be going forward with, like, these survival battles. And plus, it shows all the different bays that are part of the series. Because the roster's been growing, man. Just with the 1v1s, it doesn't seem like it. But it's been growing big time. This not being all the bays. And being a pretty decent-sized roster. But yeah, guys, I guess that's going to do it. Hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, be sure to slice that like button down below. Let me know how I did. If you're new to my channel, definitely be sure to subscribe for some epic content because I upload daily. And if you haven't already, be sure to ring that bell by my channel name to be notified whenever I upload a video. So yeah, guys, till next time, it is your boy Kimbo signing off. See you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Till then, stay awesome and cool shoot. I'm up out of here. Well, cool shoot. Or let it rip because both, you know. But I'm up out of here.